Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about one of the best research tools that I've used so far, SciSpace. And SciSpace has come up with a few new features. So in this video, we're going to talk about those features. Let's get started. Before that, if you're new here, I'm Hadika Maqsood, and on this channel I talk about studying abroad, study tools, AI tools, and how to make your education journey a bit more effective. I have a full-fledged video of what SciSpace is and all the main features and components that are included in this excellent tool. Have a look. I'm going to share the link here, and after you're done watching that one, come back to this video and you can see what more has been added to the tool. So the first feature is the unified re-ranked sources. You go to SciSpace, and after you've logged in, this is your main page. Let's go ahead and write a prompt. I would like to know about water quality assessment. It has started gathering the information, and what I want to show you is that by unified re-ranking, I mean that it's getting the information from various sources, which would be PubMD, Google Scholar, and more. And while you see on the left side how it's gathering the information, on the right side you would see all of the research papers getting aligned. This is what we have. Now it has started doing the combined and re-ranked results, and then they have added a column of relevance, and they have a relevance score, which means it just shows how relevant that particular paper is, the topic of your interest. So the first one I have is actually having a relevance score of 97 out of 100, and then the tag is that it's highly relevant, and then they have further down, they have the reasoning, why is that paper relevant. So it actually is very productive strategy where it can reduce my time to go through 30 to 40 research papers, and I can just skim through and start working by picking the first 10 showing the highest relevance score. So, and if you go down, the relevance scores, they decrease. So for example, this is paper number 15 and it's showing 74 out of 100, which is somewhat relevant. An excellent way where ranking is helping me in literature review. Next feature is the data extraction, which is 3 times faster than before. For example, okay, I go down here and I'm going to say search for successful smart city, and what I want to show you is while it's working on my next prompt, I can still work on the right side. I can add a column, and let's say I want to have a summarized introduction added to it. It's working on the left side with the whole information, and on the right side getting my columns ready just the way I want. So, and I can see it's faster than the last time. Now have a look here. They also show the search results summary, which is so helpful. Where the papers are from, how many papers are from what source, and then the ranking application. Next feature that they have added is connectors, where you can now just connect external applications to SciSpace. For example, if we do Google Drive and we let the agent pull the data from the files. Alright, let's do that. So we go back to home, and here we're going to click this plus button, and here you can see you can upload the files or add from Google Drive. So let's do add from Google Drive. Here I'm going to pick file A, select. So I have 2 files, and I'm going to write summarize the data for me. It's going to start working right away. Next feature we have is the citation. So there is an improvement in the citations. Let's check that. The first one is when you have these options on the right, you can click on any paper and this will tell you what citation style you need. So use the drop down menu and then select the kind of citation you want, and here you can copy the main citation, and you can also copy the in-text citation. The other option, we have full text generated on the water quality status, and I have the references included in it. What we can do is go to the number, and it will show us the paper that it got the information from, and there's an option to cite it. So you click on cite, and you get the similar format of selecting the type, and then click on the citation style that we want. One of the major challenges that researchers face is the paywall. When we find a research paper that is so relevant, but either it's not accessible or we have to buy the PDF, that's a bit of a struggle. SciSpace has launched this feature where you can connect your university's email address with SciSpace, and it will give you access to your institute's library using LibKey. It is available on all the papers, and you no longer need to leave SciSpace or search elsewhere for a full access PDF file. So let me show you. For example, here, if I click here, there was a PDF that is not accessible. You can see my university's logo there, which means that it could be still accessible to me via my university's email address. So I'm just going to click PDF. It's going to redirect to my institute's library, and then I'll get the PDF right away. SciSpace keeps coming up with redefining how research could be more optimized and what new features could be launched to improve our productivity, and I'll be excited to share what comes next. I shared an example of urban water quality. You can pick your own topic, whatever you're working on, and then try and have fun with research in the most optimized and effective manner. Check out my other video on SciSpace and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.